Imagine this. You're a nurse. It's a calm night on your shift. You're focused, checking a patient's vitals, doing the job you love. Suddenly, a deafening explosion rips through the hospital. The wall behind you disintegrates into dust and debris. This isn't a scene from a movie. This was the reality for countless healthcare heroes during the Beirut port explosion in 2020. Today, we're sharing the incredible story of one of them. Her name is Pamela Zainoun. She was working in the emergency department at St. George Hospital, just a stone's throw away from the port. The first smaller blast shook the building, making everyone jump. But before anyone could fully process what was happening, the second catastrophic explosion hit. The force was unimaginable. It threw Pamela across the room, shattering windows, collapsing ceilings, and plunging the entire hospital into darkness and chaos. In that terrifying moment, surrounded by rubble and the cries of the injured, Pamela's training kicked in. Dazed and bleeding herself, she got up. Her first thought wasn't for her own safety, but for her patients. The emergency room she had just been working in was gone, obliterated. The hospital, a place of healing, had become a war zone. The power was out, equipment was destroyed, and the number of injured was overwhelming. Using the flashlight on her phone, Pamela began to navigate the wreckage. She and her colleagues, many of them also injured, started triaging patients in the rubble-strewn hallways. They had no monitors, no proper supplies, just their hands and their unwavering dedication. They performed CPR on the floor, used their own clothes to stop bleeding, and carried patients down flights of stairs to get them to safety. One of the most powerful images from that day shows Pamela in her scrubs, cradling 3 newborn babies from the devastated maternity ward, carrying them to a safer location. She didn't even know if their parents had survived. She just knew these tiny lives depended on her. Think about that courage. In the face of absolute devastation, when instinct tells you to run, these nurses and doctors ran towards the danger. They stayed for hours, for days, refusing to leave until the last patient was accounted for. They evacuated an entire hospital, including ICU and NICU patients, in the dark, with no resources. They became a beacon of hope in a city plunged into despair. The story of Pamela Zainoun and her colleagues is a testament to the incredible resilience and selflessness of healthcare workers around the world. They are the ones who stand on the front lines, not just during pandemics, but during every imaginable crisis. They face the unthinkable, and they don't back down. The wall behind Pamela exploded, but her spirit and the spirit of her fellow caregivers remained unbreakable. Their actions on that day saved countless lives and remind us all of the profound power of compassion and courage in our darkest hours. Thank you for listening to this incredible story. If you were moved by their bravery, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories of everyday heroes. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.